So before the Orchid show opens, the IOS has American Orchid Society judges, AOS judges, out to judge the plants in the show. So they're the ones who award the ribbons as well as any AOS awards.
The one thing is that this one seems to be much more nicely arranged. All right.
So part of being show chair is making sure that all the special awards get given, and the Chicago Horticultural Award goes to the highest pointed AOS plant, which is this Paphiopedilum hirsutissum bar esquirole album. That's right. And it belongs to Orchid Inn. So I'm currently assigning the Frank Cooper Award, which goes to the iOS member with the Beth Cypripedium Alliance plant, which we have decided includes Paphiopedilums and Phragmipediums. And the winner of that is this Path Melipoense, grown by Arnie Clem. And I think it's much better than this Hishing Cloud Hampshire Storm, also grown by Arnie Clem.
Oh.
Alright, so this is the Joe Coss Award, won by Nat's Orchids for their area Isinoides. And Joe Coss goes to the best species. And here we have the Show Chair Award, which goes to the best specimen plant. And I thought it might be nice to divide it up a little bit because this is also a species that also won the Joe Coss. But it is a wonderful example of Cattleya branchiata. And it is grown by anything
Well, it's a big.
Okay, it is Sunday at the Illinois Orchid Society show, and this is my display with Cinda Nelson after the judging. And we got the best of class for the display. Here's our ribbon and cup. And zooming in to see some of the little plants. I really wanted to do the theme of tea and orchids. We put ribbons up, so it's a little hard to zoom in, but I got a best of class for my yellow bird. Come around. So I have to say that I feel vindicated at its eventual placing, since it got a second place ribbon at Batavia, and I was a little upset at that. Yeah, there's a yellow bird, very florivorous. It actually blooms all the time, but usually it blooms, one stalk at a time, so I feel very lucky that it decided to all have all its flowers open at the same time instead of 5 flowers this month, 5 flowers next month. Let's see, this is my coronet right down here, Lena coronet. And this is my Encyclia Lena. And this is my golden peacock where the flowers are going. And then it's going to be really hard to see all the Latorias. The big one in the back right here is my royal wings. We've got, let's see, this is my aristocrat right here. It also got a first place. And let's see, this in this little teacup right here, beside it, whoops. This little teacup, this is my microchip. That is Cinda's Amethyst Blossom. And this is my mini snowflake down here. Let's see. Mini snowflake. It's really hard to see the white flowers with the lighting on it. This is my epimacrum right here. Got tiny little flowers. Oh, it also got another first place ribbon. And we have a lot of dendrobiums. So like I've got this little guy down here, which is Violet is Luna. And Cinda's Paphial Petalum Magic Fairy got a second place. So, oh, here on this side, if you look back at the aristocrat, this flower right here, right in the middle, down below, which is a little bit darker, that was actually closed on Friday, so it opened during the show. Fortunately, it's facing toward the back of the display. So that's all. Oh, and this right here, this is really cool. This is a first bloom for me. This is Dendrobium Aussie chip. This display by the Dicklers is Dannon's favorite. She says she loves all the snow and the mountains. And look, they have the Stenocus rotating in front of it. This Cattleya is pretty amazing. The clonal name is Mount Everest, and I think that fits very well with the theme. It's actually Desert Jewel Mount Everest. Look at that white pickety around the lip. It's really fabulous. The Illinois Orchid Society President's Choice Award has been given to the Saitama Alliance Jumbo, which is this beautiful best of class Phalaenopsis. I really love Andy's display. He did the display for the Eastern Iowa Orchid Society, and I think that the composition on it is really quite fabulous. And I really like this banana split orchid. It's a Catalea type. I think, yes, it's Catletonia Pixie by Encyclic Cordillera. I love the color. I love the shape of the flowers. And this looks like a Neoventhia Salis. This plant right here I got as a little kiki that had fallen on the ground at the Lincoln Park Conservatory. So I hope someday that mine will be this big and will flower. So this is the Illinois Orchid Society display with all its ribbons. Look at this one. And this is a particularly fabulously marked zygotype, of which I do not know what it is because it has no tag. It's not a tag that I can see. And one of my favorites, and it won the show trophy. This can be seen right here. Because it's got a cat, and I love cats. But I really love how it's really tall and it just draws your eye up to that bulldog path at the top. I feel great pity for the clerks who had to go and put the ribbons on that microchip. That's way up there. And then see, I go like this. It is way, way up there. In the hunt for red Phalaenopsis, this is a good one. It's not a brick red, it's more of a purple red. Leon Her, Happy Star. So this is Tony Quirk's display. I really like how everyone has incorporated the Asian theme into their displays. And Tony bred these red Phalaenopsis right here. I'm trying to convince him to sell me one. He was offering them, he said, at Chicagoland last fall for $15 each. And I guess they're mostly gone, so now that I want one, there's none available. But here is his nano chip. And of course that Floric Fowl. And he won a best of class for his Militoniopsis Chele right here. It's very nice. We're now back at Clem, and if you love paths, you've got to love Clem's display. Here's a Sucupulii, which I'm not probably pronouncing correctly. He got a first place for this Hampshire Prairie, which is a complex path. He has gotten two, what do you want to call it? Two AOS awarded certificates yesterday from the AOS judges. So he's got one here for Hampshire Bow. I think that's this one back here. And then I guess he had two Hampshire bows. Here's the other one, and they both received an HCC. One is 76 and one is 79. We all remember the Malpoense back here. He also has this pretty nice Hishing Cloud that got a first. And let's see, this one also got a best of class I don't know what it is because its tag seems to have fallen off. But really, if you like complex path breeding, Arnie's display is wonderful to look at, and it has some beautiful examples. To remove all semblance of bias, I asked the iOS president to give out the iOS Members Award. That award goes to the best member, amateur member display. And look, the ribbon's on my display now. Okay, I'm gonna stop chortling and showing off my display again because I guess it's been in this video like 3 or 4 times now, and you probably are all sick of looking at it. Okay, this is Sunday in the vendor room, the Orchid Marketplace, they like to call it here. Honestly, if you wanted good plants, you should come Saturday because some of our vendors basically are almost sold out now. So here's and you can see they don't have a lot of product left. We're coming around here to Nat's. Now Nat's is local to us because he's in Naperville, and so I think they brought in more product because they were pretty emptied out yesterday as well. He's just got, oh, look at that.
Okay, if you
I wonder if that's a Dorothy stock still.
and it burns, then what is this a burn?
This is that. It's just, fabulous area. And then coming around here, people all clustered. We have got anything orchids. They're out of the Rockford, Frankfurt area. And then right over here, we have Orchid Inn by Sam Sui. And see all the empty spaces here? He has sold a lot of plants. Hope you remember his display that I showed you with his Chicago Horticultural Awarded I can't say it, Hortissimum. And right here, I think this is like, okay, if you love to grow baby seedlings and everything, Sam has brought flasks. He has half flasks for sale. Look at these. This. All right, this makes me just shiver with excitement. I really wish I grew paths. But, great prices. You can come here, you can browse all the flasks. It's really worth it to visit vendors at shows. And then right here we have New World Orchids. They're from Michigan. Small Asian orchids and miniatures. So a lot of her stuff is in bloom. If you love Neophysia falcata, right here. Oh my goodness, she's got a pink Neo. She's got a pink Neo. They have to buy one and stop recording for a minute. Oh, she's got variegated Neos. Just, she comes every year to the Illinois Orchid Society show. It's wonderful. National dahlias, lots of species, Restrepoia, pleurophalids over here. Oh, bulbos. Oh, look at this. Dendrochilum. Itty bitty, teeny weeny, tiny dendrochilums. So, yes. And then, you know, we got some bog plants here.
All the
And
ones
finally,
from-
we have clem orchids here. There's Artie behind the table. You can buy one of his bulldog calves here. You know, these are well priced, totally worth it. And they did have to bring in more calves a day because they sold out so much yesterday. So orchids east to west is over. And here's my trophy cup for my best of class for my yellow bird. And it is filled with tea, which was the theme of my display. It was orchids and tea, as I feel that tea is a distinctly Asian thing. I mean, the British brought it back from India. And I'm not done putting everything away yet, but after 2 days of chaos, it's all over. And I apologize if I didn't capture everything at the show, but I was very busy running around, repotting orchids, talking to people who were visiting the show, telling people about orchids. And I hope that if there's an orchid show in your area that you think about attending it.